Make the world pray again. That's the mission I'm on with God. And I don't want you guys to miss out, man. Hubby, I had to call him today, just thanking him for the prayer he said for me on Sunday. He said, Nick, I just pray for God to give you guidance, for God to guide you and to give you peace. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you believe the very next morning I woke up, YouTube played a sermon from Dr. Charles Stanley, praying exactly for God to guide me and to give me direction? What? The exact words from the Hubba Wubba. I say, Hannah, that was no coincidence. That was God himself confirming his presence with me, because there's no way that the husband's prayer and Dr. Charles Stanley's prayer lined up so perfectly, guys. It was God revealing another glimmer of his presence with me. And that's what gives me the peace that money can't buy, guys. Knowing that God himself is with you, guiding you, directing you. It's just for us to learn his voice, to work on our relationship with him. I was back out at my God tree today. No shame in my game. I go running. I need God. I need him. But who would want to miss out on this? Come on, God. Who would want to miss out on the best love in the world? He holds our sins as far as the east is from the west. He just said, he's like this loving friend that when we try to speak of the past, he just covers our mouth and makes excuses for us and say, just do better next time. The approval, the love, the guidance, the fact that he's working in the spiritual realm on our behalf. Like, I can't get over, I have a new brother. His name is Terrell, guys. I call him 811. And the 811 is just God saying to me that this is the peace that passes all understanding. This is the peace that nobody can buy. Just knowing you have God. So we call each other the 811 crew. And it was just amazing. I was calling him one day and he wasn't answering my call. The next morning he just showed up out of the blue. You know, it's like perfectly timed. And it was just God's way of just revealing another glimmer of his presence. Hey, Nick, what's too difficult for me? You couldn't reach Terrell, but I reached him for you. And Terrell just came like an angel to me, guys. So his number, my number, the 811, he will call me sometimes. He wanted a specific car, this Impala, and so he will call me, you have any Impalas for me yet? And I say, no, but I'll go to the auction, guys. So excited to look for this Impala for Terrell. So, guys, our help comes from the Lord himself. That's the peace that he will strengthen us. The message from my brother Carrie today. God remains the strength of my heart forever, guys. And just tapping into God's strength that we can do all things with him by our side. I saw my guy Josh at the food store again. I say, Josh, why would you get that tattoo? Philippians 4:13. It was just, he and his mother were just, talking about it. And his mom said, do it. And I said, did you know that this tattoo that you have is going to be such a comfort to me? Because another day I went into the store and I went and I saw him, and then I went to get a book, because he has this tattoo of Philippians 4:13. And I said, I wanted to buy a meditation book for another employee there. And so exactly where I opened the book, guys, was this Philippians 4:13. So Josh and I were just talking about it on Saturday. I was at the store. It's like, how was that? How did that happen, Josh? Do you know your tattoo means so much to me? So how could I just randomly open a book, guys? Tell me. Just randomly open a random book, a random page, and exactly the verse that Josh has tattoos on his hand showed up, guys. It's just God revealing another glimmer of his presence that we may not see a way, but God sees a way. It's just for us to walk with his guidance 24/7, intertwine with him. Okay, knowing his voice. You got to know his voice. That's why I go to that God tree. And I'm running there. Julie said her runs are like a time with God, a running meditation. That's me. I listen to all my Dr. Charles Stanley, or I listen to Carrie, my brother, or I listen to myself sometimes. Just reminded that I'm not going through life alone, that God is there in the spiritual realm, walking with me by my side, tweaking situations. Who want to miss out on this? The creator of the heaven and the earth walks with us. He guides us. He strengthens us. gives us the wisdom we need to tackle whatever comes our way and the strength. Okay, guys, so don't miss out. Don't miss out on this relationship with God. I promise you with all my heart. This is the best. God is the best and the greatest friend that we can ever have. Walk with him 24/7. Say, God, today is the day. I want to join Nikki in walking with you closer and closer and closer every day. The prayer yesterday with Carrie and my sons in the car, he said, thank you for another opportunity to be better, to be stronger, and to be closer to you, God. And that's my prayer for all of us. To be wiser, to be stronger, and to be better and closer to God, guys.